All right, welcome to our Tuesday night Grow Team Call. It's our last one for, what month are we in? I was going to say February. How bad is that? I'm already going on to February. It's our last one for January. The entire month is just like, whoosh, right? Does anybody else feel like they turned around and January is over? Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to be relatable. Either that or I will not be relatable at all. My Christmas tree is still up in my front room. It has no decorations on it, but the gigantic job of taking all the lights off of my massive tree, I really need to get a pre-lit tree for next year so I can just take it apart nicely and put it away. It's a monstrous, monstrous thing. So hey, I'm so glad to see all your faces. I'm wondering, Crystal Welk, are you putting Aubrey to bed? Is that what you're doing right now?
I'm not. I'm just driving home right now.
Can you talk to us for just a second? I wanted to give you a special shout out.
Oh no, how come?
Because Crystal has a goal in mind, and I'm just so proud of her. She really looked at the Renew You challenge and she was like, I'm gonna do that, and I am going to try my best to be one of the winners. And she's a winner in my heart anyway. I think that she's feeling pretty awesome about her success. So Crystal, can you tell us a little bit about your journey with Renew You and that kind of thing? I have a couple questions that if you don't answer, then I'll ask specifically, but we just want to celebrate you and the success that you've had, because I know that you've been working really, really hard.
I have been. I committed completely to this challenge because my family is convinced I need to take them to Disneyland. So we need the money. But no, it was time. I've been carrying around some extra weight for a while now, and I decided this is a good time to get rid of it. So I started out very strict with my diet, and that quickly went by the wayside because that just doesn't suit my lifestyle.
Yep.
So yeah, I've been making a lot healthier choices, but you know, there's still been a trip to McDonald's or Subway here and there, and some pizza and birthday cake and all those sorts of things that happen. But I have committed to regular exercise, which has been difficult to begin with, but now I'm finding that I'm looking forward to that part of my day. It's getting easier somewhat. For myself, I found that exercising first thing in the morning before eating anything and then following it with my lean shake has worked fantastic. I am, little over 3 weeks into my challenge from my start date, and I am down 16.6 pounds so far, which is a big deal. Yay! I haven't been this weight in a few years. So yeah, that's so what awesome. I've been doing.
What I love about this is that you have moved things around. I mean, you've been taking Plexus for a long time, and it has done some amazing things for your health. But the fact that you figured out that for your body, what your body likes is exercising first thing in the morning during that fasting period, and then having your lean shake right away, so you're getting that absorbable clean protein in when your body is needing it for muscle repair, and you are shedding inches like crazy. Your pictures look so good. Do you have pants?
I saved some from when I was skinnier. They've been collecting dust.
Oh, that's so exciting. How are you feeling?
Oh, I feel so good. I've got more energy. I feel more alert. Yeah, I feel great.
That is incredible. And now I have to share this because hold on, I've got to think for a second. Oh, shoot. My brain, oh, there we go. I read this was really interesting, and I think you probably have felt this too. For every pound you lose, it takes 4 pounds of pressure off your knees and 6 pounds off your hips.
Very true. I've noticed a big difference. Hip problems run in my family. My mom has them. My grandma has had 4 hip replacements. I've had arthritis in my knees since a teenager, and yeah, I've really noticed a difference.
So what products are you taking with your Renew You Challenge specifically?
Specifically for the Renew You Challenge, Lean, Hunger Control Slim, Block when I need it. I just started Metaburn again. I was out of it for a couple of weeks, but yeah, I just added that back in. And then, like always, the Vital Biome, BioCleanse, yada, yada, yada.
Right. And when you do your lean, what are you mixing it with? I'm trying to ask all
Water.
the burning questions that everybody else wants to know.
I like it just with water.
You just
water
do
and collagen. Yep.
Water and collagen. There we go. Very cool. Any other specific things that you've done to tweak your lifestyle that you think have changed your results?
I recently started intermittent fasting. I don't know that I have an opinion yet on what that's doing for me.
So meaning like you're just not eating after 8 o'clock at night, or?
Yeah, usually from about 7 in the evening until I go between 16 and 18 hours fasting, depending on what I'm doing, how busy I am.
Right. Awesome. Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We're excitedly awaiting more updates and results, and we're just so thrilled for you. Does anyone have any questions for Crystal? What kind of exercise are you doing?
I am doing cardio 5 days a week and then some mild strength exercises like
I thought you were gonna say like wrestling with my bulldog.
Yeah, no. I would lose. I like the stuff that's been posted on the Plexus Fit Squad Facebook page. They've got some great ideas on there for like leg day and arm day and ab day. I like to follow along with those.
Fantastic. And as always, our bodies are made in the kitchen, not in the gym. But I love that you've said that you are giving yourself grace for those little times that life happens, and then you get back on track when you can. So
exactly.
Huge congratulations. Oh, Rose is asking you again, how much have you lost?
As of today, 16.6 pounds.
Awesome. So my other question is Brad still losing weight, or have you made him stop?
He has kind of hit a plateau. He has a little bit more that he wants to lose, but he's pretty close to his goal.
That's so awesome. For more of Brad and Crystal's story, you can tune in next week. No, just kidding. We're really cheering you guys on. Hope that you are one of our finalists, and we would love it if you would be one of our winners, because that would just be so fantastic. But I'm sure everyone will be following your story, and you will have lots of thoughts and prayers with you to keep you going through the rest of your challenge. So way to go.
Thank you.
So proud of you.
Way to go, Crystal. That's so awesome.
Thank you.
Yay. Yeah, and there's lots of people in the chat too. Diana is saying she loves exercising first thing in the morning. It's fantastic. Laura's saying, wow, Crystal, that's amazing. Amy says, wow, that's fantastic. So we're all so very much cheering for you. So hey, with the fact that this is the last call in the month of January, it means that it's the last week of January. I know I already said that, but that means something different when you run a business for yourself, doesn't it now? I have been so excited about Plexus Perks. How many people are just like, it's blowing their minds, and you're looking at your perks and you're going, oh my gosh, I can already get something. Yes? Okay. I am just going to say, I cannot wait until February 1st comes around, because then I can like just tell you all the things. You are going to be so excited about perks in the month of February. For Canadians. Just for Canadians. And we're so excited. Anyway, You will be really happy that you have perks. You'll be really happy that your people have perks. You will be wanting to set your people up so that they have perks. The more perks, the better. It's just going to be so amazing. The other thing that I love about perks is for those people who are really working their businesses, but they're not wanting to put a lot of money out for their businesses as far as samples go, is you can use your perks to purchase Slim. You can use your perks to purchase Lean, and you can make up your own samples so that there is literally no cost coming out of your pockets. I love this company for that they are allowing us to, well, let's put it this way. This is just kind of the tip of the iceberg as far as perks go. There will be more coming. There will be more things coming. And I wouldn't be surprised if we started seeing business tools in there, or even more sampling kind of things. Alec and Tarl really want us to keep our money in our bank accounts. They don't want us to have to be shelling out a ton of money to try to get people involved. And I love that. So yay for perks. We're seeing a huge amount of people that are upping their subscriptions, or we did up until the 28th. Today's the 28th, so no more subscriptions for this month. In case you didn't know that, you can set a subscription anywhere between the 1st and the 27th of the month, and then that is the cutoff date. No more subscriptions can be set after the 27th until, I mean, you can set one up, but it'll be for the next month. Does that make sense? And anybody who joins after the 27th of the month will automatically have their subscription set the 28th. However, best practice that I always encourage people to do is that if you are really pushing for a goal, like say you're really pushing for those AirPods or whatever, that you enroll somebody on, say, the 30th. Then you say, hey, you know what I'm going to do for you? Just as a courtesy, I'm going to go into your, as we're doing this, I'm going to show you how to go back into your subscription, or I'll do it for you, and I'm going to set that for the 21st. It's never a bad thing to have a bit of a buffer as far as having your product come early, just in case you happen to need a couple Slims in one day, or maybe you've got an extra tough week and you needed more of your probiotic, or, then you have a good 7 days of product that you should have extra, okay? Why do we do this? Jimmy, you've got your hand up. Is that on purpose this week, or is that just, because last week it wasn't? Let me know.
Yes, it is on purpose. Sorry. Just a quick question.
Yes.
Sorry, just a quick question just about that. If people by chance had a decline on their card, and if we get to talk to them right away, I guess this has to do more with perks. If we get to talk to them today, like, how do you know when the possibility of them losing their perks?
As long as the subscription is still set for next month,
yes,
they won't lose them. They just won't gain new ones. So those credit card declines should go in ASAP and get, like, even phone in to head office and get them to manually, like, try to put that in. I had an issue with my card. They had the wrong something on it. It was a disaster last month. And so I didn't lose my perks, but I didn't gain any because we had to put it through as a manual order.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah, it was frustrating. But I was like, I didn't lose them. It's okay. Didn't lose them. Okay. So it's all good. Amy says she's saving up to get an expensive product. I know some people are like, I'm going to finally get to try Joyome. I'm so excited. So that's so awesome. So like I said, I always get people to move their subs back to, like, the 21st. Does anybody know the other great thing about moving that sub back to the 21st, other than the fact that then they've got a buffer for product? Laura. Laura, why? You gotta unmute yourself, though.
Oh, I don't know, actually. It's something to do with compression, right?
No, it's more to do with crazy.
Oh.
Because when you're trying to rank up and it's the end of the month and you decide to do something nutty and rank up in February, and you're waiting for all your subs to process on the 28th, it is difficult to be able to project where you're going to land if you're still waiting for subscriptions that might or might not process on the 28th. So do yourself a huge favor and just smart business. Try to pad the earlier in the month, the better. I remember when we opened in Canada, for whatever reason, you guys, some of you guys remember this, that we had a whole season there where we were trying to shove we were trying to move everybody to the beginning of the month because for whatever reason, we opened on the 17th of the month, and we had a ton of people that joined after that. And then we had all these new joins, like 26, 27, and it was like, okay, we need to push those forward because you could never really project where you were going to be. Because like Jimmy said, you get a credit card decline on the 28th, and then what happens? Like then you're really trying to beat the clock on it. So yeah, Debbie, after family allowance, I love that too. Tell people, oh, you know, you're going to want to put this on the 21st because that's when family allowance comes out. You know you'll have money in your account on the 21st. That's great. I like that idea. Okay, so that is a good concept for best practice. So something I do want to talk about quickly, and I'm not going to keep this call long because I would rather have you all spend some really great focused quality time with your back offices, meaning all those wonderful people that you brought into the business and have decided to love on through Plexus, than looking at me and hearing me talk. Because we want to make sure that they're set up with all the product that they need currently to help them succeed. Now, if you have anybody in your back office right now that has 70 PV or more, 70 PV is going to be a bag of Slim. Some people have like a 96 PV, and that's a little maddening because they're so close to being commission qualified and they're just not quite there. We have a gift to give them this month. Maybe you already know. And sometimes when you are in the know, like when you are coming on all the calls and you're reading all the posts and doing that, you assume that everybody else knows all the things. Don't assume that everyone else knows all the things. Here's the first thing to bring forward to your people, or even anybody who's at 0 PV. So here's an example what I have been doing with my people that are at 70 PV or higher. I will say, hey Susie, I hope you're having a really great day. So glad that the weather has been warming up. I needed to let you know that MetaBurn, our superstar metabolism boosting product from the US, is finally approved in Canada. Sorry, I'm gonna cough. Frog. It's finally available in Canada. And just for this month, for Canadians only, any order that is a one-time order with MetaBurn included in it is actually going to ship for free. So you could say it that way. Or you could say it, hey, have you heard about MetaBurn? So exciting. It's finally been released in Canada. I know a ton of people have been just waiting to try it. Have you heard about it? No, I haven't. And you're like, you know, it's mood boosting. It helps to improve metabolism. It's got really amazing, what's the word I'm looking for, adaptogens in it. It's a multifaceted product. Helps with energy, clear-headedness. I don't know if any of these things are at all of an interest to you, but I know for me, especially in those winter months, I can definitely use some backup in those areas. Pause. Yeah, I've been thinking about trying it, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? If you order it this month, I actually have a way for you to get free shipping. That way you would only be paying for the product. Would that be something that would interest you? Then you're not like, hey, I've got a free code for MetaBurn if you're interested. It's, how can I serve you? Like, if this is something that would interest you, if this is something that would support your goals, I actually have something really special for you. Only until the end of January, I can actually get you free shipping. Could I help you place an order with that? Is that something you'd be interested in? Okay. Then you can put in the MB ship free, which helps any discretionary order with MetaBurn ship for free. Okay. That's one concept. Second concept, maybe if they have 0 PV and you know that maybe they've tried some stuff and they're not really sure and they're kind of hit and miss, or maybe they had a whole bunch of product, maybe they usually order the support combo and they've got a ton of product. Maybe you come and say to them, hey, you know what? there's a couple things that are fairly new to Canada. I'm not sure if you've heard about it or not yet, but two things people have been loving together have been fairly new. Slim HC, which is a hunger control slim, different flavor, great to take alongside what you're already doing as kind of an afternoon curb the munchies type of thing. And then we've also got our awesome Metaburn, and I can actually get you free shipping on that combo this month just until the 31st. Not sure if you have a need for weight management or more energy or help with your sugar cravings or mood or put little things in there that you know could be pertaining to them. And then you mention the ability to get them free shipping on that order. It's crazy to know what people will do for free shipping, even on things that they might not be interested in ordering otherwise. Free shipping tends to make people go a little crazy. I don't know if Metaburn is free shipping for customers. I want to say it's just, hold on. We can find that out super quick. Anybody have elevator music? Anyone want to sing some elevator music? Yes, it is for everybody. You know how I know? When you log into when you go to just the website, not logged in, at the top, the banner says MB ship free. That's how you know if it's for everybody or not. If it's on the landing page, it's for everyone. So that's super exciting. It's a really great way to offer a new angle to people. Yeah. And, you know, we've got vegan chocolate lean. That's really exciting for some people. So if you need to kind of revamp things for some of your ambassadors, talk about adding HC. Talk about Metaburn. Talk about collagen. How many people have been using collagen and loving it? I have an eyelash that's like doing its own thing, and it almost looks like it's flipping people the bird. It's so much longer than all the other ones, but it won't stop growing. It's very strange. Jimmy raised her hand and she said she's loving, I know she's loving collagen. Collagen is all things. Can we share just really quick how people are taking their collagen and how they're loving it? I know how I'm loving it. Carrie, are you doing collagen yet?
I did it. I had it for a month and I used it and I added it in with my Slim in the morning. I just shook it up and that's how I had it. So it was part of my routine. So
awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
I'm a purist when it comes to my Slim. I tried it in my Slim once and I'm like, I want my Slim back. Oh. It just changed it just enough. I think I've been doing it for so long. I just can't.
Yeah.
I just like it, but I haven't tried it in HC yet. Amy is saying collagen with lean, water and ice. I agree. I really do like it in my lean. And I have found if you ever have anybody who's like, yeah, I still don't like the texture of lean. Again, the texture queen right here. I started using my immersion blender on my lean, and my son and I both like it way better. Way better. Even though it mixes up really smooth in the blender bottle, it just gets a little bit better with the immersion blender. Laura likes her lean too. I know I've said this before, I really like it in green tea. So I've got a Tazo green tea that's a green tea and spearmint. And it's super good in there. And I don't put cream or sugar or anything in my tea. So I put it in there, or there's a really good Twinings vanilla chamomile something. And I've actually been doing it before bed. So I can't decide. I wanted to know if Sherry had thoughts on that. If it's bad to take collagen right before bed. Anybody have thoughts? I guess we'll find out. So I always like to keep our focus on our back offices that last week of the month. Guys, do yourself a huge favor. Whether you've got a team, collagen helps your liver. Well, we all know that my liver needs all the help it could get. I don't say that because I used to have a drinking problem. I realized that somebody could take that way. That is so not my issue. I have liver issues. That's good to know, Amy. I love that. What was I just going to say? Oh, whether you have a team of 2 or you have a team of 20, or you have a team where half of them are no longer purchasing anymore and it's depressing to go in there, go into your back office and say some affirmations in there. I love looking at my back office. I love knowing where my paycheck comes from. I am so thankful for the people on my team that are consistently taking their product. I am so glad that I have a back office to open to see names in something. Our back offices sometimes can get to be scary places because we don't want to see the people who have maybe turned off their subscriptions, or we don't want to see the credit card declines, or maybe our points aren't exactly where we want them to be. Guys, can I say something? It's like the elephant in the room. Whether you look at your points or you don't, they're still the same. Whether you look at your bank account to see how much money you have in it or you don't, it doesn't change it. It's not going to scare more money away. If you open your back office, it's not going to scare more points away. But being comfortable in there is a good thing. I have challenged some of you guys to be in your back offices every day and writing down your points and seeing what's happening so that you know trends in your back office. You know if you've got like 6 people ordering on the 17th, or, you know, so you can see from month to month where you're going, okay, it's the 12th today. Last month I had this many points. This month I have like 15 more. Whoa, who ordered, right? Get to know your back office, get to be comfortable with it. And, you know, even if these people aren't ordering, it'll give you a good reminder of who you can go love on. Go on social media. Remind yourself, oh, I got to go follow up with this person and find out how her cat did in her national catnip competition. I don't know. Ask the questions. Love the people. Love the people. Okay, I'm almost done. So I would like to propose something to you all, because I know that you all that are on here are people that are passionate about sharing Plexus. You're passionate about the business. We talked last week about purpose. And I wanted to leave you guys with just 2 simple things. First simple thing is that I was actually going to share on a Monday Morning Minute, but because it's month end and all the things, Monday Morning Minute did not happen yesterday. Just know that I poured my brilliance into your back offices. So the first thing is, when you are thinking about purpose, realize that some of that, when you realize what your purpose is, it basically means that you now have a responsibility. Okay? And when you realize, so let me back up. When you realize what your purpose is, then you are responsible to fulfill that, to take steps in order to get closer to that. So I will tell you that just like ignoring your back office, it's really easy to try to ignore the steps to get to your purpose, but it doesn't change what your purpose is. It's just delaying you getting there longer. So I would really love to encourage you guys to do some more thought crunching, thinking, crunching, whatever, on the concept of purpose outside of what Plexus is, and then figure out how this is going to help to support the purpose that you have. And then steps to actually getting there. So for example, I have been not fulfilling where I have felt purpose driven, if you were to say that, in the last 5 days or so. I'm really glad that Crystal shared what she did today, because fitness has been something that I have felt very pulled towards as a part of my purpose. It's been really easy to ignore my fitness in the last 5 days. I have not really wanted to do it. I haven't wanted to do anything to do with fitness. So I have been shirking my duties, but my purpose is still there. It still includes that. And I have to answer to myself, because I know that if I want all the things that are attached to that, this is a little piece, right? It's a step. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's okay. I just felt like I needed to share that. The other thing is, I was watching a mastermind class for free this week. And she said something so profound as far as getting people to do the business with you that I really wanted to share. Carrie, I'll answer your question in just a second. Remind me. She was using an example actually from Emily Gibson. This person that I was listening to was a speaker, a keynote speaker at Brooke Hemingway's Align Retreat. She is now one of 2 handpicked speakers for Tony Robbins in the coming year. She's, not really a big deal at all. She's pretty amazing. Her name is, I need to look her up, but you guys can follow her on Instagram and Veronica Romney. So she's V Romney on Instagram, and she is My Modern Brand is her business. It's called My Modern Brand. So she and Emily Gibson were talking, and she actually showed the dialogue. And I thought this was interesting. So this is, you just realize that this person is a ridiculously successful speaker. She has a 6-figure income on her business. That's her thing outside of her speaking career. And she's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And so Emily is approaching her for Plexus. So she is approaching an influencer of influencers, right? How many of us would be willing to do that? That's a big scary, right? So what Emily did was she asked her, what is your passion? What do you want to do with your life? What do you see yourself doing in your dreams? And so she told her, she said, I want to be a speaker. I want to reach people, and I want to do it on a large platform. And you know what Emily Gibson did is she started to answer what her purpose was and to show her how Plexus could actually support her in that purpose. Why she would need Plexus to be more successful in her purpose, not how she could be a speaker and she could be an amazing Plexus ambassador. She started talking about how speakers have an incredible amount of stress and how that can really affect your gut, and how when you're up on stage, the idea of having gut issues or not being able to go up on stage because you've got digestive issues because of the stress and travel and all of the different things and the immune issues and all of whatever. So she started to talk about how Plexus could actually support her in doing the big things she wanted to do. She signed her. She's now a Plexus ambassador. But she said that the reason that she signed was because she didn't try to make her change her dream to become a Plexus ambassador. She showed her how Plexus could amplify her results as what she wanted to be. So I started using this theory. I was like, I want to test this out and see if this is going to work. So I've started to do this with people who are wholesalers on our team, who I see crazy potential in, who could do this business. And I would really encourage you guys, when you're starting to talk to people about doing the business, when you see an influencer, when you see somebody that you're like, I would really love to have them do the business with me. And then you start thinking, oh, but they've got to be on the product for a little while, and I'm sure that they're going to want to see results and blah, 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 blah. I think we're coming at this wrong. I think we need to show people how Plexus doesn't need to be their purpose. It's how Plexus can support a purpose bigger than they even imagined. Kind of puts a different twist on it, doesn't it? It was super interesting to see, because she put right up there on the mastermind, she put up there the slides from her and Emily's conversation. And it was so neat. It was really, really neat. So something that's cool that I get to share with you guys is that I actually signed up for Veronica Romney's class for the next 6 months. And strangely enough, 10 people got chosen from all of the signups for her to do an audit on me. So I get to go be a guinea pig, but this is something that I'm doing, and I'm telling you guys this not because I want you to be like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. I'm doing this to invest in you guys because I want to find out from somebody who is a marketing genius how we can do our businesses better. And then I want to be able to come back and teach you guys. So I'm investing in this personally so that I can turn around and teach you guys on a larger scale. So I hope that we learn something good. Otherwise, I'm returning it for a full money back guarantee with 30 days. But anyway, does anyone have any questions so far? No? Carrie, did you see it's $33 off the membership fee?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. No code left behind, guys. There's codes that are being plunked into Grow, so please go there. Big shout out to all of you leaders who are involved in the Road to Kona Extra Leadership Training. Way to go, you guys. I would really encourage you to keep going. Do your IPA, be super consistent. If you don't know what Road to Kona is and it sounds really interesting and you're wondering what on earth IPA is, talk to your friend who brought you to Plexus and we will show you what income producing activity looks like day to day. And they would love to share the challenges that we are doing as far as our Road to Kona thing. It's not a big secret. We would love to share all of that with you. Linda Fuglerud and Crystal Welk are in a very exciting pod with my friend Jessica Hogendorn. They get some extra info. So we hope that anything you guys learn that's like outside the box, that you're going to be able to share that with us. And guys, Triplex is coming. Triplex is coming! Like I said, I can't wait for February 1st so that I don't have to say nothing about this anymore.
Do you know anything more about the other event in February that you can share yet? Or is that top secret
It
still?
is going to be absolutely massive. Massive, massive, massive. The events at the end of February, you guys. Guests. Bring guests. There will be ambassador training portions during the day. You need to come. We are getting product information. We're getting diamond trainers. It's going to be massive. Like, it's going to be bigger than the health and happiness tours that just were. We're going to have people from corporate coming. We don't know who they are yet for each date, but we'll be finding that out very soon. And we're not just talking about Darla and Ken. They'll be there too. But like, we're talking people. So it's on the 27th in Regina. And you need to bring guests. Like, we need to pack the house for the evening. This is going to be incredible. They are looking at this like a relaunch of our country. It is going to be absolutely amazing. Take a car, take a train, take a donkey, take a scooter. I don't know. Just get planes, trains, automobiles, get yourself to one of these things, load up a car full of people, and come. Come, come, come to the event. Okay? Yes. Yes. We want a big showing in Saskatchewan. And where else are you people? We've got Laura. You've got one going on in BC, and everybody else here is from Saskatchewan, I think. Yeah. There's ones going on in Alberta. Like, this is huge. This is so, so huge. They're pouring so many resources into us. And the biggest thank you that we could give Tarl and Alec for doing that is just to pack the house. And I have to say, oh, Diana, are you in Alberta? I don't know the answer to that. Oh, yes, I do. No, I don't. It's coming. Ours is the same night as Winnipeg on the 20th. I said the 27th, right? I feel like that's wrong.
No, that's right.
Okay, good. I'm
Great.
glad I'm right. Thanks, Carrie. It's a month from yesterday. 27th is a Thursday night. More information is coming very, very soon. If you go on the Plexus in Canada ambassador page, if you would look on there as under events, there will be a listing of events. What you're looking for is the ones that are happening at the latest point in the month. The other ones are like mini tours, which is good, but the other ones are going to be the big, big, big ones. Really big. So I'm hoping that our Saskatoon girls all link arms and come down. I'm hoping maybe that's reading week for people. I don't know, Jimmy. But anyway, so excited about this. And I just found out about what they're doing for promos for the month of February on top of this, and it's just so exciting. It's like they wrapped our month up in a bow, and then they like stuck stickers all over it. It just made it extra exciting. It's just so exciting. Anyway, I'm going to stop before I say anything that I'm not supposed to. I've done very well. Anyway, very excited, and I'm so happy about the end of the month, you guys. If you have any questions or need help with verbiage or anything like that, but I'd really encourage you guys to just take a peek in your back office and see if you can bless anybody by reaching out and maybe answering some questions, all right? Thanks, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for showing up with us and hanging with me and listening. Take care, and thank you to all of you that are watching the replay. Have a great evening.